Some filmmakers you're just glad exist to give cinema a kick in the pants every couple of years. And this filmmaker is one of them. Hi, everyone. It's me. This movie was great. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Some Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. What up, Luke? How's it going, buddy? That's what we do here. And that movie is Poor Things. Poor Things is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, who previously has directed films such as Dogtooth, Alps, The Lobster, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Favorite, and what else did he do? He did something else. I can't think of it off the top of my head. No, that was everything. Okay, my bad. And this is his latest film. It is based on a 1992 novel, and is written by, um, I want to credit these people because I love this movie so dearly. Yeah, I had to go to my next theater down to see this one. Tony McNamara, who previously was a co-writer on The Favorite. Okay, so this is also a reunion of not only them, but with Emma Stone. She's the lead in this, and she has fun with it. What is the film about? Where do I start? Well, I'll start with this. We meet a woman, played by Emma Stone, just as she is about to leap off of a balcony, seemingly to her death. Turns out she was pregnant, and they put her body is dying, and so a mad scientist with various health problems named Godwin, or God for short, played by Willem Dafoe, it takes out the brain of the fetus and puts it, of the living fetus, and puts it in the dead mother's head, and raises the now reborn woman baby, if you will, dubbing her Bella Baxter. She is played by Emma Stone, and she is literally a baby. When we first meet her in the body of a woman, when we first meet her, she barely can string two words together, and doesn't seem to have control of her limbs just quite yet. But very quickly, she discovers words, and discovers a genuine connection with the new doctor brought in to study her, played by Rami Youssef, and also gets the obsessive attention of a lawyer, played in honestly a rare but very welcome comedic performance by Mark Ruffalo. But on top of that, she also begins to discover herself, if you will, and eventually discovers sex. And as her brain matures, she becomes more and more developed as a person, and does a lot of fucking. And through this odyssey, she finds herself in various surreal misadventures over the course of 2.5 hours, with various people who either want to love her or, more often than not, exploit her innocence, naivete, and newfound sexual awakening. It is going to be very weird and very steampunk trippy as Bella goes on a journey to find herself in more ways than one. Let the batshittery begin. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are going to be people who are going to hate this movie. I will say this first and foremost. This is probably Yorgos' most accessible film. That does not mean it will be liked by everybody. Although the audience I saw it with quite enjoyed it. Me, on the other hand, and everybody knows I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I like weird movies. I like weird shit. I adored this movie. This is like, not just adore, this is like top 5 of the year. I think it's going to be like my number 3 or my number 4. And what I loved about this movie is essentially it uses absurd really horny surrealism to show the journey of a person on fast forward, particularly a woman, and telling it through the eyes of this sort of character, but who always, though, has the last laugh and is on top of everything. This material in the wrong hands could come off as really kind of creepy and ill-advised, having this idea of this woman with the mental, the mental capacity of an infant on all these very, 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 very hardcore, not hardcore sexy, because it's simulated, but like this movie pushes the edge of the NC-17 pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. And so having that as the central subject matter could have gone really poorly. But here's the key that makes this work: Emma Stone. Emma Stone is hilarious in this movie. You're moved by her performance in this movie, but it's not just a verbal performance or a comedic performance, it's a physical one. She really is it is really kind of fascinating and riveting to watch her character go from this character who is in basically a gigantic high chair, it almost looks like, to being sort of the queen of the castle. And it works because of her. The supporting cast is terrific. We mentioned Rami Youssef. You also got people in there that show up that are like, wow, I didn't know you were in this, like Gerard Carmichael's there for a spell, Margaret Qualley. Oh, hey, Christopher Abbott. So not only is it a favorite reunion, it's also an On the Count of Three reunion and a Sanctuary reunion. Interesting. Yeah, very, 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 very clever. And it's surreal. It's great. The production design of this movie, it looks like steampunk futurist. Like imagine if the steampunk movement went into straight up like space opera. That's essentially what this looks like. It's like it's beautiful. And it is weird and it is horny. And it is not a movie you want to take your mom to or your kids to by under any circumstances. It gets weird. But here's the thing. I loved it. I just thought this movie was delightful in its very warped way. And it also had something to say about what it means to be human. It had something to say about what it is to be a person, really a woman, and kind of going through life and going through the world and trying to find yourself. And it is pure uncut Lanthimos. And if you do not like this guy's style, you're probably not going to like this movie. But I loved Poor Things. I absolutely loved this movie. And guys, 2023 strikes again. I'm going to give Poor Things. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. I love this movie. This is one of the very, very best of the year. Wow, what a year this has been so far. It's not even over yet. We still have a week left of this year and 3 movies at least this year to see. There's going to be some others in January, let's be real. There's going to be some others in January. Also, there's going to be some catch-up movies also from this year before we can do the list. But, what a year, man. What a year. So, yeah, Poor Things, 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Trailer trash. Mean Girls, talked about it, looks good. American Fiction, this was a trailer I hadn't seen before. Looks good. It's out. I don't know why no theater near me, or even in St. Louis, seems to have this movie yet. Bastards. Lisa Frankenstein, talked about it, looks good. Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, talked about it, looks good. Night Swim, talked about it, looks kind of dumb. But Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, talked about it, looks good. All of Us Strangers, talked about it, looks good. That's another one that I really would like to see if I can before doing the list, because it looks... The trailer got me choked up. And then was the shawarma? Yeah, kind of. The trailer, or the credits roll over images, but they're very stylishly done. The whole credits are done in sort of parallel the beginning of the movie. That's all I will say. That it runs throughout the credits. It's sort of still credits in a really they have some fun with the credits. It's not like a scene, but they do some fun stuff with it. Yeah, that's it. We will be back tomorrow, Christmas Eve, for a review of Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. No, I did not forget. We were going to check that out. Then Christmas, we are taking the day off, and then on December 26th, we'll have a review of The Color Purple. We're going to have some catch-up reviews throughout as we go the next couple weeks, and we will also have a review on December 31st of Time Bomb Y2K, the documentary on HBO. And then also, coming up, we will have reviews on the horizon for a couple of AMC Screen Unseens, Night Swim, Mean Girls, The Beekeeper, Book of Clarence, as well as reviews directly from Utah. I'm going to Utah, so you'll see me there. And then coming up on the horizon, we have the two-part super end-of-the-year wrap-up, the best films of 2023 and the worst films of 2023. And both of those lists are very long this year. I've seen almost 300 films. So it's going to be a long one. So anyway, that being said, that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Leave a comment. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. Really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Instagram threads and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Blue Sky Social, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have me. If you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. That's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Poor Things? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.